NTPC is hosting the Electron Quiz 2025 across 9 different locations, with Noida featuring as the latest edition. The quiz was hosted by Quizmaster Gautam Bose, who challenged various teams with 20 thought-provoking questions. After a series of intense rounds, only 6 teams with remarkable intellect advanced to the final stage.
We are going to start with team number 1. In 1882, a certain city became the first city in the southern hemisphere and the second in the entire world after Philadelphia to integrate electric street lights into its infrastructure. A year earlier, the first stock exchange in Africa was also set up in this city. Open on the power play. Teams, let me know if you want to take that option. Power plays are closed. Team FMS.
For a lack of better guess, we'll say Kimberley.
Well done, 10 points. Clap for them. This is Kimberley. Next up, as team number 2, which Italian high-fashion women's clothing and accessory brand and a fully owned subsidiary of Prada was conceived from the family nickname of the fashion designer? And power plays closed. Team Genu, what's your answer?
Dior.
No, it passes across to team 2 FMS.
We'll guess Manolo Blahnik.
Passes across to team 4.
Gucci.
Passes across to team 5.
Nike.
Team 6.
Zara.
Team 1.
Fendi.
No, it's not Fendi. A high fashion brand. Miu Miu, named upon Miuccia Prada. Alright, next question is going to be a direct for FMS2. This Russian-American aviation pioneer in both helicopters and fixed-wing aircraft lent his name to an American aircraft manufacturer which was based out of Stratford, Connecticut. It was among the first companies to manufacture helicopters for civilian as well as for military use, and also produce seaplanes for passenger transport. The company was owned by United Technologies Corporation till November of 2015, when it was sold to Lockheed Martin. Which pioneering brand in aviation are we talking about? We'll close the power play now. FMS2, what's your answer?
Bombardier.
Pass it across to Amity.
We'll pass.
Pass it across to team 5.
Want to pass.
Team 6.
Pass.
Team 1.
Sikorsky.
What a good answer that is. Huge round of applause. Plus 10 points to team 1. Next question is a direct for team Amity. All the best to you. The bank management game, which is an early computer simulation, was developed jointly by Dash and IBM and field tested with various banks. The Dash work is directed primarily towards the problems of the organization of management to compete more effectively and to adapt more rapidly to new situations. Fill in the blank with one of the most selective employers in the world. We'll close it now. Team Amity?
We'll go with Intel.
Not really. Team 5?
Infosys.
No. Team 6?
Access Instruments.
Team
We'll
1?
say McKinsey and Company.
Well done, McKinsey. Absolutely. Next question. I'm looking for a particular term that refers to the practice where a broker or trader uses non-public knowledge of a client's pending trade to make a personal trade in the same security, anticipating the market impact of the transaction. For example, if a mutual fund plans to purchase a large number of shares of a company, the broker might buy shares beforehand, expecting the price to rise after the fund's large order is executed. Of course, this is illegal. What is this called? All right, we'll close it. Team 6 answering.
Will pass.
Pass it across to FMS.
Bookie trading.
Team 2.
Insider trading.
Not the right answer.
Front running.
Good. 10 points. Well done to FMS2. With that, they open their account. This time we are going to start with team 6, and in a counterclockwise direction. From 6 we'll come across to 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. On the power play, it's written on +10 if you're right and -5 if you're wrong. Team number 6, if you are ready, first up is your direct question on the screen. A trained architect, he founded his own line of luxury streetwear clothing called Pyrex Vision in 2012, which he transformed into the Milan-based fashion label called Off-White in the year 2013. He was appointed artistic director of Louis Vuitton's menwear collection beginning 2018 and was given increased creative responsibilities across the LVMH brand portfolios as early as 2021. Who is this massively charismatic fashion mogul whom we sadly lost for just 41 years of age? It's a huge name in the fashion world. We'll close it, only team 1. It's not might be wrong, it is wrong. But I can make out what you intend to write, so I'll use my discretion. Ladies and gentlemen, do clap for team 1. They get their 10 points. Well done. Across to table number 6, what's your answer? Team 5?
We pass.
Team 4?
We'll pass.
Team 3?
We'll say Joplin.
Team 2? Passing. Virgil Abloh. Next question is a direct for team 5. The source of these sandals is old and they appear in wall paintings found in archaeological digs and not very different from those that were worn in Rome and Egypt. In modern times though, these sandals are a symbol of Israeli pioneers and Israeli-born Jews who used them to show the return to the clothing worn by their ancestors in the past. Alternatively known as tanki. What is the more common name of these sandals? We'll close the power play now. Team 5, what's your answer?
Is that Bata?
Team 4?
Amish.
Team 3?
Coastal.
Team 2?
Gladiators.
Team 1?
Because you said Egypt and Israel, we'll say Moses.
Team 6?
Hebrew sandals.
No. Bible itself. Next question, it's a direct for team 4. This is Siberian weasel or Kolonok is a medium-sized weasel native to Asia where it is widely distributed and inhabits various forests and open areas. It is therefore listed as one of the least concern on the IUCN Red List. In Chinese folklore, the Siberian weasel is viewed as a wandering spirit that can steal and replace people's souls. Now the question is, the finest and the costliest variety of which article is made from the hair on the tail of the Kolinsky? Team 1, I've seen that. Be ready. Team 2, going for it. Okay, we'll close the power play. Let's start with Team 1. Ladies and gentlemen, clap for team number 1. They get 10 points. Team number 2 is also right. They also get their 10 points. Well done. And this is a direct question for team 4 from Amity. What's your answer?
Is it a shoe brush?
Okay. Pass it across to team 3.
Is it a mask?
Across to team 6.
Paintbrush.
Very, very good answer. The answer is B. Yes. Next question is going to be a direct for FMS2. It is a woven, a reversible patterned fabric that is woven by periodically reversing the action of the warp and weft threads. Yarns used to create this pattern include silk, wool, linen, cotton, and synthetic fibers, but it is best shown in cotton and linen. Over time, it has become a broader term for woven fabrics with a reversible pattern, not just in silk. What is the name of this fabric? And tell us the name of the city from where the name of the fabric comes. Power plays are still open. Team 1, be ready. I think I will close it. We'll come across to Team 1. -5 to FMS 1. It's a direct question to FMS 2.
We're guessing Peshawar.
Team 2.
Muslin.
City being?
Dhaka.
Muslin and Dhaka. I won't tell if you're right on one count or both counts. Pass it across to Team 6.
Central Asian country, Kazakhstan.
Team 5.
It's Turkish.
Pass it across to Team 4.
We'll go with the fabric being muslin.
So we are done with all the teams. Damascus and Damask. Next question. It's a direct for Team JNU. For the best of you. Looking for a particular term in English, which is a loan word for the Turkish word derin devlet. The modern concept of this term is associated with Turkey, a presumed secret network of military officers and their civilian allies trying to preserve the secular order based on the ideas of Mustafa Kemal Ataturk of 1923. In polity, the overwhelming influence exercised by such groups comes from obscure funding routes, which is used to create instability and increase own sphere of influence. 3, 2, 1, closed. Team JNU, it's your direct answer.
I'm guessing this cartel.
Team 1,
Deep state?
and made popular once again by Donald Trump. Well done, 10 points. Wherein we are going to find out how the teams stack up. Only the fastest team on the buzzer will be allowed to give the answer. If you are indeed the fastest and give us a right answer, plus 10 points. If you are the fastest, give us a wrong answer, you lose 5 points. All the best teams. Here comes question number 1 on the screen. Agarwood, or the wood of gods, is a fragrant, dark and resinous wood used in incense and the making of perfume. Team 1, they have gone for the buzzer. What's your answer?
Wood.
Well done. This is indeed absolutely right. Please clap for them. 10 points to team number 1. Next question on the screen now. It is an herbal tea company founded in 1972 under the name of Mali Herb Company and based in Santa Cruz, California. It was one of the first American herbal tea companies during the early 1970s who later began to develop trademark teas for its restaurants. It was acquired by Tetley in October of 2005, which is a subsidiary of Tata Global Beverages. Which tea brand are we talking about? Okay, here comes the answer on screen. No points to any of the teams on this one. This is Good Earth. Question number 4 now coming up. Incorporated in 1947, it started as a textile manufacturer in India, which went on to become the largest. Team 3, answer.
ABFRL for fashion.
This is Grasim, but I'm going to use my discretion. I'll give you 5 points. Let's go to the answer, please. 3. Next question coming up on the screen now. The National Restaurant Association, NRAI, rewarded voters across Delhi who performed their civic duty by going out and voting. The special initiative was called the Dash Dash, was being given by NRAI partner restaurants to reward those who voted in the recently concluded Delhi elections. I'm hoping many of you would have done that. On 6th of February 2025, voters enjoyed a 20% discount on their total dine-in bill. Anyone answering? No? Here comes the answer. But teams wouldn't hazard a guess on this. It was called the Democracy Discount. And we now trudge along to the last question of this round coming up on the screen. Now, brands from the Western world saw a 40% decline in business in the Islamic world as the US prepared to launch an invasion of Iraq in 2002 and 3. An Egyptian committee argued that a brand's logo was problematic because it somehow resembled the Star of David. This led to the brand's low sales in the region for a few years. Which leading FMCG brand's logo, according to some, resembled the Star of David? Not good. This is, ladies and gentlemen, the logo of Ariel. Star of David somehow resembled the logo of Ariel. We'll have a recheck on the scores. We'll start with team 1, then go across to 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. With each pass, the value of the question will increase by 1 point. All the best teams. Team 1, here comes the opening question now. This is the Tate LaBianca murders, which were a series of murders perpetrated by the Manson family and his group. Now, the perpetrators killed 5 people on the night of August 8 and 9, which included, of course, the most widely covered news item then was about the killing of Sharon Tate, who was the heavily pregnant Roman Polanski, the director Roman Polanski's wife. But along with the group, there was another heiress of a famous coffee brand. called Abigail Dash. She was a company heiress to a famous eponymous coffee brand, which is part of the James Smucker Company portfolio. Simple question is, which coffee brand heiress was killed that night?
Folgers?
Plus 10 points. What a good answer that is. This is the Folgers. Next question. Which multinational fashion holding company was founded in 1981 by Michael Kors and is the parent company of Kors eponymous brand? It was earlier known as MKH Limited, however, changed its name to the current one in 2019 after acquiring Jimmy Choo and Versace in 2017 and 2018 respectively. It shares its name with a very particular type of pants. Is it Capri? Well done, 10 points to Team FMS2. Next question, it's a direct for Team 4. It was a feudal title prevalent before and during British Raj, including during the Maratha rule of the Peshwa and other rulers of India. The title, which was held by feudal landholder, was bestowed to the person who received land as a dash, which is a grant or as a gift, rewarding the extraordinary service rendered to the ruler or the princely state. What is the title that we are looking for?
Tehsildar.
That's not the right answer. Across to Team 5, worth 11 points now.
Want to pass.
I will have to pass it across to Team 6, worth 12 points.
Chaudhary.
Worth 13 points.
Patidar.
Worth 14 points.
Upahar.
Worth 15 points. You get this, you get a home run. Patnaik, way of track. Gift dena, inamdar. Question, this indeed is inamdar. Next question, it's a direct for team number 5. Let's see what we have for you. In the early 16th century, an intricate underground water management system was constructed in Burhanpur, Madhya Pradesh, to address the water supply needs of the Mughal army and the city's inhabitants. This system, designed to provide clean water from underground springs, was inspired from Persian Kannat systems and has 103 well-like structures called kundis or aqueducts. In 2024, it was also put on the tentative list of UNESCO World Heritage Site. What is it called? Cross to Team 5 for 10 points.
Drains.
Team 6?
Bauli.
No?
This is either Lal Kua or Lal Neher, something like that.
Well,
Lal.
how did the word lal come about? Think. Past.
Haratal.
Pass it across to FMS2.
Is it Khuni Nair?
I think I'll use my discretion. It's not entirely correct, but I'll give you 5 points once again. This is the Kuni Bhandara. And we are down to the last question of the penultimate round. It's a direct to team number 6. So SLV 50 VCRs were introduced to the US market in 1990 to capitalize on the booming market for the product. The instruction manuals mentioned sample dates for its date and time setting on the VCR, and the date setting was of December 7th, leading to an outrage from some customers. The company was forced to apologize and roll back these publications. Why did the sample date cause such an outrage?
It was the date on which Martin Luther King was killed.
Martin Luther King is incorrect. 11 points.
We'll say on December 7, 1942, Pearl Harbor attack happened. And
So they thought they were glorifying the Pearl Harbor attack. 11 points. Well done. So we are going to pick up the scores once again at the close of the penultimate round. Spinning the wheel. Audience, let me know when to stop. Stop. Your question on finance, Team 5. What is the name of the first mutual fund scheme that was introduced by RBI? The scheme was named upon the year it was released. We'll close the power play. Team 5, answer.
FD.
Team 4.
The Azadi scheme.
Oh.
Is it the Millennium Scheme?
Team 2.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's 1998.
Passes across to Team 1.
India 97.
Team 6.
2000.
This is something that you ought to be knowing. I mean, it's the first mutual fund in India by UTI, Unit Trust of India. It was called US 64 because it came in 1964. Now a spin of the wheel for team number 4. Let's spin it again. Stop. Retail. Barber of Sevilla is a comic opera in 2 acts composed by Rossini. It is considered to be one of the greatest masterpieces of comedy within the music genre. After 2 centuries, it remains a popular work, the name of which Philippine Coffee Company and Coffee House chain is inspired by the name of the protagonist of this opera. Closing the power play, this is your direct question, Team 4.
We'll pass.
Is it Jollibees?
Team 2,
We are passing.
pass it across to Team 1.
It shares its name with a very famous cricketer, George Foreman.
Team 6,
Pass.
Team 5.
Pass.
The protagonist of this was Figaro, so Figaro Coffee. All right, next question is going to be a direct for Team 3. Let's go back to the spin of the wheel. We can stop now. In 1970, Rudolf Dash invented and patented his process to manufacture thin-walled hollow balls for truffles, which simplified and improved the production of truffles. Identify the Swiss chocolate and confectionery manufacturer based out of Glarus, founded in 1962. They have recently set shows in India. Yes, it's open on the power play. Be ready with your answer, please. Okay, let's see your answer. Team 2 gets a -5 as we pass it across to Team FMS2.
Is it Lint?
Team 1,
Lindor.
Team 6,
Toblerone.
Team 5,
Pass.
Team 4,
Ferrero Rocher.
Ferrero Rocher. No. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the exquisite brand Ladrak. We'll spin it again. And we'll stop it now. Brands, Team 2. The first version of this consumable was released in 1981 but could only be stored in the refrigerator owing to its real butter content. The next version released was in 1984 and was considered shelf stable. Mass marketed, this became a success across geographies. What brand name does this explain? Team 1 and Team 3. Any other team? Will close it. Let's start with Team 3. Team 3 has got their 10 points. 10 points to Team 3, 10 points to Team 1. It's a direct question to JNU.
Paulson.
Team 6.
Winky.
Team 5.
Godrej.
Team 4.
Act 2.
We'll give you 10 points. Well done. Let's clap for them. Yes, Act 2. We'll spin the wheel one last time. And we'll stop now. Here comes your question on fashion, Team 1. Formerly known as the Sac de Pêche, Alfred Hitchcock has been credited with bringing the handbag into limelight. In 1954, Hitchcock allowed the costume designer Edith Head to purchase Hermes accessories for the film To Catch a Thief, starring the famous actress. According to Head, she fell in love with the bag. In 1956, she became more high profile. Now that's the important bit. She became more high profile than just being an actress in 1956. That's your giveaway clue. Thus, the bag was officially renamed upon this actress / more famous person. Upon which actress is this bag named? Team 2. Team 2, let's see your answer. That would be a -5 for Team 2, JNU. And over to Team 1.
We'll say this is Princess Grace Kelly.
Well done, plus 10 points. What a good answer. Let's have a final look at the scorecard coming on the screen.
The first trophy was awarded to the winner Team A, FMS Delhi, who showcased exceptional performance throughout the competition. The second trophy was presented to Team C, FMS Delhi, whose strategic mindset kept the competition nail-biting up to the last moment.
I've been looking forward to the Electron Quiz for a year now. It's truly electrifying. The questions were so much harder than last year's, and it was quite a challenge, but it makes an achievement all the more better to have come out at the top.
So I believe the quiz definitely pushed us to our limits, and in spite of being regular quizzers, there were a lot of questions that were just a googly over our heads. So that was definitely a fun experience.
Students and teams from Noida showcased tremendous effort, making the event a great success. The next round will be the finals of this mega series. Stay tuned.